December, already. Hard to believe how fast this winter's hit Kinlaig. The cold's really starting to settle in now. Cows are holding good condition, thick coats on them, plenty of feed. Goats are still producing milk, which is a bonus, but this shed's starting to feel tight. If I'm serious about expanding the yoga and the dairy side, I'm gonna need more space soon. And one thing I am sick of doing, driving a tractor through half of Kinlaig just to run errands. Time I finally get a car and stop pretending I'm a one-man convoy. Kilted pistons. Let's see if they've got anything second-hand that won't destroy the budget. Ooh, hang on. Lizard Street, 2022. White, second-hand, 15 grand. That's actually perfect. All right, deal done. Truck bought. £225,000 left in the bank, and now, at least when I go into town, I won't feel like the entire Highlands is watching me roll past. First stop in town, the bank. We've already got a decent buffer sitting there, but honestly, I want to go big. Productions, land, expansion. This winter is going to change everything. All right, so I'm looking to borrow $300,000. I want a 3-year term if possible.
3 years is no problem at all. We can offer 4.5% interest. That puts your monthly repayments at just under £9,000, and your total repayment, including interest, at roughly £320,000.
That works. I can cover that comfortably.
All right, I will process it now for you.
Thanks. £525,000 in the bank. And that plot right there, lot 72, £244,000. But listen, look at the trees alone on that land. That's months, maybe years of timber. Sawmill potential. Planks, beams, wood chips, not to mention the space. More grass for hay and silage, room to expand the goat pen, outdoor grazing. This isn't just land, this is an investment. Yeah, we're doing it. Look at all this. All these trees. Every single one of these is future income. And this open grass here, perfect for silage production. I could run 2 full harvest cycles a year from this alone. Goat expansion, cattle feed security, timber production, everything ties together. This changes the scale of this farm. And yeah, I know what everyone's thinking. Why haven't I called the police yet? I did, after the house break-in. Mentioned Calder's name, and things just stalled. Small towns work different. Too many connections, too many agreements. And right now, I don't have the evidence they'd need anyway. If I move too early, whoever's behind this just disappears, and Ewan's mystery disappears with them. So, for now, I keep building, keep watching, and I get smarter. All right, time for some more investing. If I'm serious about this sawmill, I'm gonna need the right gear to get the timber back and forth. First up, a log fork for the front loader, £3 grand. That's a no-brainer. McLeod chainsaw, £1,000. Yeah, definitely overdue. This one's the big purchase. Log trailer with the crane built on, £40,000. But with branches, awkward pieces, uneven ground. Without this, I'd be stuck. It's a lot of money, but if I cheap out now, I'll regret it all winter. Log fork on the front and the new trailer on the back. Look at that. Proper forestry setup now. 2 big loans to pay back now, so this better work. Right, the sawmill's going here, beside the stone wall. Out of the way, easy access for logs, space for product pallets. This is the start of a whole new side of the business. And just like that, the sawmill's up and running. Big open shed, 4 output bays, wood chips off to the side. everything exactly where it needs to be. So I can run wood planks, long planks, and wood beams. Each one takes 208 wood per cycle, 24 cycles per month. That means if I want to run this flat out, I need about 15,000 litres of wood every single month. And that beast right there, that oak's the first to go. It's right in the middle of where I want to mow later anyway. Never thought I'd be cutting my own forest down. But this isn't contracts anymore. This is production. This is the next step. And if timber's what pays the bills this winter, then forestry it is.
Alright lad, that sounds like a chainsaw in the background. What are you up to now?
Yeah, you could say that. I wanted to ring you actually. I've made a pretty big move today.
Oh aye? That tone usually means you've either done something brilliant or something very expensive.
Bit of both probably. I bought the land next to the farm, lot 72.
You bought it?
Yeah, big open grass area, loads of mature trees on it too. I took out a loan and went all in.
Well, I'll be damned. That's huge, Liam. Absolutely huge.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm putting a sawmill in straight away. Timber, planks, beams, wood chips, the whole setup. If I can keep it fed, it could bring in serious money all winter.
I'm proud of you, lad. Truly. That's the kind of move that changes a farm for generations.
And it opens up so much. More goat pens, outdoor grazing, hay and silage from that whole grass section. I won't be scraping for feed ever again.
But
Yeah, I know.
that land sits right on the edge of where the trust keeps sniffing around. You expanding like that, you're going to rattle them.
I figured as much. I was surprised they hadn't already bought it, to be honest.
That plot was council owned for years. Probably didn't fit whatever schemes they were running. Or maybe they didn't think anyone would be mad enough to take it on.
Well, guess I proved them wrong.
You did more than that. You just planted a flag.
I'm not backing down now. This farm finally feels like it's becoming something bigger than just survival.
And it will. Just keep your eyes open. Growth brings attention. Attention brings pressure.
I know, but honestly, I'm excited the same way I was when I first moved here. Scared, but excited.
That's the spirit. You've got trees to cut, planks to sell, goats to expand, grass to harvest. You won't even have time to sleep at this rate.
Probably not, but it's better than sitting still.
Aye. Just remember, lad, every step forward you take, someone else might try to pull you back. Don't let them.
I won't. Thanks, Alistair. Means a lot.
Anytime. And Liam,
Yeah?
I'm proud of what you've built here. Whatever's coming, you're ready for it.
I hope you're right. Alright, moment of truth. There we go. First giant trunk straight into the sawmill. 8,000 litres of wood just from that one trunk alone. That is a massive amount. And that brings us up to 16,000 litres sitting in the mill already, which means the sawmill is now fully stocked and ready to run flat out for the entire month. That's actually insane to think about. One tree has basically kicked off this entire new production chain on its own. Right, that's not the job done yet though. There are still branches everywhere out here. So let's get the trailer back on, head back out into the forest and clean this place up properly. No point wasting any of this timber. Big or small, it all turns into money now. And the mad thing is, once I clear enough of this forest, out the back by that stone cliff, I could even build a quarry there too. Tap straight into the underground water supply under the farm. Wash stone, produce big rocks, run it year round with no limits. Alright, last stop for the month. time to head up to the goat yoga studio and see how things finished off. £10,000 from goat yoga again this month. That brings us up to 82,000 in the bank. New land, new sawmill, logging gear bought, forest still standing. And this is only the beginning.
New year. January already. Feels strange saying that out loud.
The lettuces. 16 crates sitting there ready to go. Now, over at the sawmill, we've got our first proper batch of products ready to go. Wood beams, long planks, and standard planks sitting here waiting. Wood beams are looking insanely good right now. £3,000 per pallet in January alone, which is wild. Standard planks are definitely best held onto for June when the price jumps right up, so they're going into storage for now. And long planks, those are also really strong in January at around £2,000 per pallet. The small trailers starting to feel pretty pointless. And the plough, that's been sat there since last winter doing absolutely nothing. No point keeping money tied up in stuff that's not working for me. So yeah, quick check on the goats before I head off. And yep, full again. 32 out of 32. Absolutely packed in there. I need to expand that soon, because at this rate, I'm going to have to keep selling them just to make space. Right, let's get moving. Tractor fired up, plough hitched on, and off we go. Haven't needed this thing in a long time, and today it finally gets moved on. All right, plough sold for £12,700, and straight away, there it is. FarmTech DPW, £20,000. Bigger, stronger, way more useful for what I'm doing now. That's exactly what I need. Bought, hitched on, and ready to roll. And just like that, we're back at the farm.
All right, everything's finally loaded up. Timber, beams, long planks, lettuce, the whole winter starter pack.
Hi Liam, I thought I'd probably catch you while you were on the move. You always are lately.
Guilty as charged. Just loading my first proper sawmill run. It feels weirdly satisfying seeing pallets instead of just animals and fields.
I can imagine. So it's all up and running properly now?
Yeah, sawmill, new land, logging gear, the lot. This winter's turned into a full production push, whether I was ready or not.
That's amazing though. Honestly, when you first arrived in Kinlaig with nothing but contracts and broken gear, I never would have guessed you'd be running timber production within a few years.
Neither would I, trust me. Some days, I still feel like I'm playing catch-up with my own life.
And how are you? Really? After everything last season?
I'm alright. Keeping busy helps. Nights are the hardest, but the farm doesn't let me sit still long enough to spiral anymore.
People in town still talk, you know. Not badly, more like curiosity. You expanding, buying land, putting up production buildings. It's drawing attention again.
Yeah, I figured it would. This place always seems to attract attention, whether I want it to or not.
I don't want to worry you, but I did hear something odd in Sprucebridge the other day.
What kind of odd?
A couple of people saying someone's been quietly asking about old land records again. Ownership histories, boundary shifts, things like that.
Recently?
Very recently. I don't know if it means anything, but as soon as I heard it, I thought of your farm.
That's not exactly comforting.
I didn't think it would be, but I'd rather you knew than pretended it wasn't happening.
I appreciate that. I always do.
For what it's worth, most people around here are on your side now. You've brought more life into this valley than anyone in years.
That actually means a lot to hear. Sometimes it feels like I'm doing all this in a vacuum.
You're not. And whatever's brewing behind the scenes, you're not facing it alone.
Thanks, Fiona. Truly.
Just promise me one thing.
What's that?
Don't go charging headfirst into trouble just because you feel like you have to prove something.
I'll try my best.
That's all I'm asking. Now go make your millions selling planks and beams.
If I do, you're getting the first coffee bought with it.
I'll hold you to that.
Take care, Fiona.
You too, Liam.
All right, phone call done. Now it's time to actually put this new land to work. This whole meadow out here is mine now, and even though it's winter, there's still plenty of standing grass that can be turned into hay. And honestly, there's no better feeling than looking across a new piece of land and knowing every single blade of grass on it now belongs to the farm. This is going to be absolute gold for animal feed. I can cut this now, let it dry, tend it, row it, and pick it all up with the forage wagon just like any other time of year. That means I can completely top up the cow feed, completely top up the goat feed, and still have plenty left over to store in the big barn for emergencies. No more stressing about running low in winter. No more last-minute panic runs trying to buy feed at bad prices. This land alone just solved that problem for good. And it's funny, a few years ago, I would have looked at a field like this and thought, wow, that's a lot of work. Now I look at it and I just see security, stability, control. I'm no longer reacting to problems as they hit me. I'm finally planning months ahead. This is what I've been building toward without even realizing it. And once this grass is turned into hay and stored safely away, then the sawmill runs, the goats produce, the cows grow, and I'm no longer surviving. I'm actually running a business. And with the trust still lurking in the background, making the farm self-sufficient like this might be the single most important thing I can do right now. Hey Margaret, I've been going over everything again in my head, and I can't shake it. The way the box was taken, the way it all happened so fast. She knew exactly where to be. That wasn't coincidence.
I know. The more time passes, the more I'm certain of it too. The place, the timing, it was all too precise.
And now she's got the lockbox. I still can't believe it. I've got the key, the only thing that might open it, but that doesn't help if the box is sitting in her hands.
That key is still everything, Liam. If she hasn't broken it open yet, and I honestly don't think she has, then she's stuck without it. That's the only leverage we've got left.
That's what worries me. If she realizes I'm the only one who can open it, then I become the target again.
You already are, whether she admits it or not.
I keep thinking about the bookshop at night. Somewhere there is where that box will be. But I can't just break in. If I get caught, if the police get involved before we have proof, it'll all disappear. And we already know how the police feel about all this.
They don't see a crime yet, just land disputes and rumours. That's the problem.
If I make one wrong move, they'll paint me as the problem instead. Trespassing, harassment, anything they want.
Then we don't rush. We watch. We wait. We learn her movements. When the shop closes, when the lights go off, when she's actually alone.
And cameras. I've already got my place covered now. If she comes back looking for the key, I'll know.
Good. That buys us time. And while we wait, I'll start asking, quietly, not about the box, about her routines. Who sees her at night? Who doesn't?
We do this clean. No mistakes, no heroics.
And if we find the box?
We open it, together, and whatever's inside goes straight to the right hands. No more shadows, no more guessing.
And if it proves what Ewan was trying to expose?
Then the trust collapses. Calder goes down with it. and she won't be able to hide behind smiles and books anymore.
Just promise me one thing.
What's that?
Don't go in alone again. Not this time.
I won't. I learned that lesson the hard way. Thanks, Margaret. Talk soon.
Bye, Liam.
And just like that, the meadow is fully cut, turned, and picked up. Up to the goat yoga studio. £8,000 for January. That's a solid finish. New land working, sawmill running, hay in storage, money coming in. January is done. And now it's time to see what February brings. February hits hard straight away with the reality of these loans. 20,000 gone every month now, like clockwork. But honestly, looking at everything around me, I think we've finally built enough income streams to sustain it. The sawmill alone is a monster now, as long as I keep those trees flowing in. There's one quick quality of life change I want to make first though. So a clean asphalt loading area goes down right here. Flat, wide, and perfect for trailers. And while I'm in build mode, it's also finally time for a dairy. Nothing massive yet, just a small automated setup in the yard to get things ticking over. And just like that, it's built. A compact little unit that'll turn our goat milk into bottled milk, goat cheese, and even butter. It feels good finally moving into proper food production. This'll do for now, and once the money really starts flowing, we'll upgrade to a full-scale operation. And just like that, the dairy is finally up and running. Honestly feels a bit unreal seeing it sitting here in the yard. Milk going in, machines humming away, goat cheese, bottled milk, butter. We're properly producing now instead of just dumping raw product. This is a big step. All that goat milk we've been stockpiling finally gets its moment. Straight into the dairy it goes. And yeah, watching it disappear into the system, knowing it's turning into higher value product instead of just being sold off cheap, that's a good feeling. This changes the whole flow of the farm. Trailers already moving again. Over to the sawmill now to grab the months-long planks and wood beams. Standing here loading this stuff, it finally hits me. The goats need more than just that crowded pen. They've earned proper space. Bright green grass inside. Loads of space to move around. That already looks 10 times better than what they had. And while I'm here, straight into the underground supply with a water pump. Free water, no stress. Hay's already sorted. That's the goats officially upgraded. Last job for today, and it's a big one. Over to Kilted Pistons to finally get a proper animal trailer. £25,000 later, and it's hitched up behind the tractor. No more struggling to move animals. This side of the farm just leveled up properly.
Fiona, perfect timing actually. I've just finished building the goats a proper outdoor paddock. Big space, fresh grass, new fencing. I've never seen them this lively.
You finally did it. I was wondering when you'd pull the trigger on that. About time they had some real room.
I even picked up a proper animal trailer today, so I can start moving them properly instead of messing around with the old setups. Adults are going straight into the paddock, kids staying inside by the yoga studio.
That's exactly how you should do it. Keeps the yoga calm and the breeding side clean. Smart move.
I tapped straight into the underground water too. Free supply straight to the paddock. No hauling, no stress.
That water under your land is turning out to be the best thing you've ever owned without even trying.
And I finally got the dairy up and running as well. Goat cheese, bottled milk, butter. Feels unreal finally seeing real products instead of just raw milk.
You're not running a little farm anymore, Liam. You're running a proper operation now.
There's still one thing I can't stop thinking about though. The lockbox.
You mean the one Morven took from the ruins?
Yeah, The only key that might open it is still back at my house. Whatever's inside that box scared her enough to send Calder after me. That box is the whole reason Ewan vanished. I can feel it.
If she's gone to that length just to take it off you, then it's definitely not empty. That box is dangerous to the wrong people.
I don't know how to get it back though. I can't exactly walk into her bookstore and demand it. And sneaking in at night? One slip and I'm the one getting arrested.
You'd need timing, witnesses, something that keeps your hands clean, because if you go in blind, she'll twist it against you.
That's what scares me. She's always 5 steps ahead. And I don't even know if she's already cracked it open.
If she hasn't got the right key, she won't touch it. Those old padlocks were made to survive wars, not bolt cutters.
Ever since the ruins, I felt like I'm being watched. Like every move I make is being monitored.
That's not paranoia, Liam. That's instinct. And your instincts have been right every step of the way with this mess.
I've built too much here now to lose it. This farm, the animals, the people around me. I'm not walking away from it, no matter what they throw at me.
You won't be facing it alone either. Whatever that box holds, we'll get it back, the right way.
Thanks, Fiona. I mean that. I'll lie low for now, but I'm not letting this go.
February's nearly done, and I'm back out here in the new forest again. First tree of the day down. Look at the size of that thing. Straight onto the winch, nice and tight, and we'll drag this beast back to the sawmill one by one. Feels strange doing forestry as my own production now instead of contracts, but I can already feel how much money this is going to bring in. And there we go, back at the sawmill. Every single one of these trees is pure profit once it hits production. Beams, long planks, standard planks. Every pallet that drops out of here is paying into those big loans every month. And honestly, seeing it all flow through like this, it finally feels like a proper operation. Winch off, straight into the processor, and just like that, nearly 10,000 litres of wood added in one go. That alone could keep the sawmill ticking for weeks. Unreal. Back into the forest again. More trees to cut, more wood to feed the beast. And that's February just about wrapped up. Sawmill fed, forestry in full swing, goats upgraded, dairy producing, paddocks built, loans rolling, and the farm somehow still growing through the dead of winter. Easily the most productive winter I've ever had here in Kinlaig. March is next. Spring's not far off now. Grass will be coming back. Animals will be booming again. And whatever comes next with Morvin and that lockbox, I'm ready for it. Those loans are a real slap in the face. 20 grand gone again this month, just like that. March begins though. Sun's finally back out, frost lifting off the ground, and at least the farm feels alive again. The dairy's barely produced anything so far. It's slow going, but that was always the plan. Back over at the lumber mill now. 14 pallets of standard planks stacked up already, all being saved for June when the prices jump. And I've still got this month's stock to sell. 3 pallets of wood beams and 3 pallets of long planks sitting there ready to go. Right, winch on, tractor fired up, back to the forest again. Wood storage is only sitting at about 8,000 litres right now, and I want that at 15,000 minimum before the month's out, just to keep the sawmill fully fed. Every time I come back out here, it still blows my mind how dense this place is. Trees everywhere. This forest alone could feed the sawmill for years if I manage it right. Once I clear about half of it, I'll definitely start replanting, so I've always got a future supply growing back. Hello? Grace?
Hey Liam. Yeah, it's me. You busy?
Always busy, but I've got time. What's up?
I've been thinking a lot. For a long time, actually. About Scotland. About coming to see you. About everything.
I figured this call was coming eventually.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep dragging it out anymore. I've decided I'm not coming to Scotland.
Oh,
I know. I'm really sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just, Montana is still home to me. The farm, the land, the people. Even with Godric the way he is, this is still my life.
I get it. I was hoping, but I get it.
I want to keep working here. Keep things going whether he wakes up or not. I can't leave it behind. And I don't want to live in two worlds anymore.
It wouldn't be fair on either of us.
No, which is why I need to be honest with you. We haven't really been together for a long time anyway. Everything changed after Godric's accident. Then you moved to Scotland, and life just pulled us further apart.
Yeah, it did.
There's also someone else here.
All right.
I didn't want you to hear it any other way. It doesn't change what we meant to each other. It just means things are different now.
I won't lie, that stings a bit. But I'd rather hear the truth than pretend something's still there that isn't.
I was hoping you'd say that. I still want us to be friends, Liam. I still care about you.
Yeah, me too. Friends is good.
You've built something amazing over there. I can hear it in your voice. You sound different. Stronger.
Scotland changes you, I think. Or maybe farming does.
Probably both. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Grace. That actually means a lot.
I should let you get back to your work. Take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Goodbye, Grace.
Goodbye, Liam.
Funny how life works. You think two people are still walking the same road, and then you realize somewhere along the way you took different turns. That hurts a little, I won't lie. But I'm not angry. I'm just sad in a quiet way. We both built new lives in different worlds. Hers stayed in Montana. Mine ended up here in Kinlaig, under grey skies, cutting trees for a sawmill I never thought I'd own. Maybe some things are meant to end clean, so other things can finally begin properly. And right now, this farm is the thing that needs me most. And so do these cows. Look at them, and the goats too. 19 of them now in this pen. Some of them looking way too confident for their own good. Absolute little stars of the yard. And speaking of stars, let's head up to Goat Yoga and see how the studio's done this month. March should be a good one. £10,000 for the month. That's massive. Julio's doing an incredible job up there. Couldn't ask for better. Now, eyes forward. April's coming. That grass out there is sitting at stage 3 right now. One more push and it'll be ready for its first big cut of the year. Yields looking unbelievable. Environmental scores still sitting at 99 out of 100. Field 13 is at 99. Field 9's at 93. Let's do this properly. Fertilizer on, lime out. Solid fert loaded. Precision system engaged. One last pass over field 9 just to catch anything that still needs that extra boost. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. My head's still full of that box. That lockbox is somewhere I can't reach. Yet. Whatever's inside it is big enough to scare the trust into violence. Big enough to get people hurt. And if there's proof in there, real proof, then this whole nightmare can finally end. I just need one clean chance to get it back, and I don't know yet who helps me do that. Maybe someone in town. Maybe Walter. I don't know, but I'm not letting it go. The fields. The goats out in their new paddock.
the barns full, the sawmill running, the dairy ticking over. All of it built from nothing but hard work and stubborn refusal to quit. I didn't get this for free, and I'm not about to let anyone take it from me.
Liam!
Grace, what's wrong?
Liam, you need to listen to me. I just got the call from the hospital.
What call? Grace, you're scaring me. What happened?
It's Godric. He's awake.